Hey losers, I got footage of some people playing. See if we can learn anything new. This guy, good player. He just looked up there. Now he's looking in this room, but look at where he stops. He's gonna do a little lean over on 1 foot. Boop. He checks, he leaves, he goes to the right. Watch his footwork though. So he's doing something interesting I haven't seen before. He's planting this foot, then he's lifting his rear foot up so that he can lean over to the right. As his foot leans. I don't do that. I've done that in competition shooting, leaning around a barricade, but I haven't seen someone actually using it on the airsoft field. Watch his footwork though. Small little choppy steps. Little baby steps. Right here he switches arms because he knows that he's going to be looking around there, and if the gun is in his left arm, in his left shoulder, then he'll be a smaller target to the enemy. Only this much of himself will be presented to the enemy. If his gun was still in his right shoulder, then his whole body would be presented to the enemy. Going around this side. So it keeps going around. At some point here, he'll probably switch shoulders back. Now he's checking this doorway, choppy steps going across, switches arms, so now he's a smaller target again. You guys know this stuff. But he's pieing out in little tiny slices. He stayed in the doorway for too long, he got hit. This is interesting, I don't know what to call these guys. They're always dressed like Vietnam veterans or something. But I didn't realize this, but apparently all 3 of them play together. Not like they go play on the same day, but they're sticking together. They're waiting for one guy to come up. Their 3rd player. So one's in the room with a pistol, because it's a tight, confined space. Now their 3rd player is back, so now all 3 of them are going to move up. This is really dark. So we've got 2 in here, 1 here. When he moves, he taps his buddy. They both move up. This guy's planted, the other moved up. And he's doing hand and arm signals, telling his friend, hey, look. I tried to catch the guy that moved up, but he ran off too fast. Let's see those hand and arm signals again. Here. Saying, I see there. I see there. It's interesting. All right, what else do we see? What else do we see? This is John. I tried to follow him up here, but he runs around too fast.
She was murdered.
Oh, this was cool. These 3 are they're doing Baby's first room clearing. 1, 2, 3 man. They move straight up to the next door. Little tip. When you're outside the door, do not stand in front of the door. This is the doorway. You want one man on either side. Maybe he moves here, he moves here. And then the third person needs to go either to the other side, or they need to go to one side or the other. This doesn't really apply to where they are. They're by the spawn. They're just practicing stuff. But you want to stay away from this doorway, because if you stand in front of it, someone in here, my beautiful drawing, is firing with one hand, will, boom, shoot you. Exhilarating. Let's watch them go through. They pause here. You don't really want to do that, but this is Airsoft. What are you going to do? They flow in, 1, 2, 3. Usually, in the military, usually what you do is one man flows into the left, two man flows into the right, one man flows into the left, moves up a little, two man flows into the right, moves up a little, and three man moves up into the center. If there are doorways, which there are, there's one over here also, then how would this work? Two man would be watching that doorway. One man would be watching this doorway. Three man would make a call on which direction are we going to go next. It's a lot of drawing. They take the room. Boom, they're inside. You watch this doorway. You watch this doorway. And three man would be the decision maker on, do we go towards A or towards B? And then he would just yell it out or whatever. I'm just going to cut all of this out. So anyways, they flow in. Boom. Okay, here's something that I noticed just watching. This is my nitpicking brain, so don't pay this any mind. I'm just thinking out loud. You have one man on the left, one man on the right, two man on the right, three man running straight up to the doorway. Ideally, instead of going straight to the doorway, you'd want to go off to the right or go off to the left, one or the other. Like I said, I'm just thinking out loud. Don't pay me any mind. I'm just some old boomer. But see, they stopped at the doorway for a second. That's really what you don't want. Because if another player pops out through this doorway here, hello, and then shoots, then he'll hit both of you. So in military terms, that's what everybody's trying to avoid. So anyways, they go in here, did pretty good. One man went right, two man went left, three man is going deep, but there's a problem. This player goes into this room, gets shot. Maybe this player gets shot too. The last remaining man on the right closes this distance. He knows, someone got shot standing here, someone got shot standing here. So he knows the enemy is in this room somewhere, but he doesn't know where. So he quickly moves over to try to get a line on the shooter. But here's the problem we all run into. He moves up there, doesn't see anyone. And now he's like, well, what do I do now? Because the enemy player used to be in here somewhere. Now he's looking. He doesn't see him. So is the player in this corner here behind this wall? Did the player run around to the left? Is the player just ducked down in here and is actually behind a barricade inside? He has no clue. He can only look in one place at a time. So he just kind of stays there for a minute, for a few seconds, while he tries to figure out what to do. And now the reinforcements are back. Now what's going on here? I don't think anything else interesting happens. This player moves up. Notice he's not making tiny chopping footsteps. That's because he's not walking with his gun up. If your gun's not up, you don't need the choppy footsteps. This guy, boom, gets hit. Not happy. Yeah, so what did we learn? Nothing. It's easy to armchair quarterback footage. That's what we learned. You guys are all doing fine as far as I'm concerned.